Hi, my name is Kevin. I'm 17 years old, I have lots of energy, I'm curious, and I'm always looking for fun things to do. I'm a senior in high school, I think I know everything, and sometimes that gets me into trouble. You as parents and teachers know that sometimes I don't make the best choices, especially when I'm far away from home. I might forget that attending the festival is still a school field trip, and all school expectations and rules apply to me. As a chaperone or troop director, it's your job to help keep me and all other students safe and on the right track at the Thespian Festival. This will just take a few minutes, but here's what I want to talk to you about. Encouraging appropriate behavior of the students, safety and health issues, an overview of theater etiquette, the late night dances, curfew, and social media. Oh, and by the way, these rules apply to everyone. Middle school through seniors and even graduated seniors, males and females, and yes, even the adults. Make sure every delegate, including all adults, has his or her health consent form in their badge. That will make it so much easier for the healthcare professionals to give the proper care to each delegate. Festival is a week of amazing theater education opportunities, but sometimes we students may need help remembering that. Plus, there are so many choices that we could use some guidance on how to choose what to do. The festival schedule is posted a week before the event. On or before the trip to festival, consider talking about how we plan our week. Or meet us for breakfast each morning and let's talk about how we will plan our day so we don't miss any great activities. If we have a clear plan, we're less apt to look for mischievous things to do or miss out on a great opportunity. Which brings us to theater etiquette. Some of us need help remembering what it means to be a good audience member. We may need to be reminded how hard we work to put together one of our shows and how we want our work to be given a certain level of respect. We should give that same respect to each of the troops presenting on any stage at festival. As a chaperone, please remind us not only to respect the performers, but also others in the audience. You may need to remind some of us to remember that there's no talking during performances. Cell phones need to be off, no texting, feet off the back of the seats, remove the hats in the theater, no taking of photos or videos. You know the drill, but we still need help remembering how our behavior affects those who are sitting near us. At least one night of the week, you are needed to help chaperone a dance. I've heard the adult receptions have really great food, but you can afford to miss one evening of late night snacking, can't you? When enough adults volunteer to chaperone, you might only have to chaperone for half an hour. Plus, it's not cool to make the other chaperones do more than their share of the supervision. After chaperoning the dance, then you can go grab a snack at the reception, and I've heard those calories don't count. Honestly, we really need the supervision. With low lighting and good music, our hormones tend to ramp up, so you'll need to break up any intimate group activity. Your help will be needed in patrolling the actual dance, the halls, and the fountain area. When you sign in with a dance moderator, your name will be put into a hat for a drawing for a $100 gift card. Who couldn't use an extra $100? After the evening performance, we have great options for our late night activities, but safety is important as we return to our dorms. Remind us to travel in groups or at the very least in pairs, and to stay in supervised areas. We may need to be reminded that the festival rules have already set in some guidelines for late night activities. No going off campus after 11 p.m. Curfew means we must be checked in with our troop director in the dorms by 12:30 a.m. and in the dorm rooms with the lights out by 1 a.m. Sorry, chaperones and troop directors, you need to be a part of the check-in process, just in case if one of us goes missing, or late, or worse. We actually need to get some sleep, though. We don't think we do, so we need you to emphasize this with us. There's a large security team, over 80 adult volunteers made up of teachers and chaperones that work to verify that all students have safely returned to their dorms by curfew and are in bed by a reasonable hour. But they can't do it all. That's why each school sends chaperones. The security team is there to support the chaperones and the students. During the day, it's really up to you to help me and the other 3,000 thespians stay out of trouble and be safe. All adults may and should pull badges for unacceptable behavior, even if the student is from another school. If you see a student who needs some guidance on appropriate behavior, pull his or her badge and turn it into the security chair. Chaperones do not need to correct the behavior. The security chairs will be responsible for that. You just need to take the badge. Please be sure to attend the security meeting on Monday so you'll know what is expected. We also need some guidance regarding activities that don't happen on campus. I'm talking about the internet and social media. I've heard there are online venues in which students will talk about the shows that have been presented. Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, or Yik Yak. Discussion is great, but help us to remember to keep it constructive and considerate. Hateful comments serve no good. Help us understand that online bullying is still bullying and can be very damaging and have very serious consequences. Here's the thing we all need help grasping. Festival is a unique opportunity. Very few students will ever get to have this kind of experience. We are very fortunate. We need help scoping it all out and taking it all in. There are hundreds of learning moments, shows that are produced with talents and production values beyond our wildest dreams, and so much diversity. So many people with their own unique stories, and if we don't have your help in making the most of it, it could slip by us in a flash. Take some time prior to festival and prepare us for the week. Open our minds and help us to remember to treat ourselves and others with respect, kindness, and consideration. Please check in with us each day to make sure we're staying on track. We may not realize it at the time, but it will improve our experience and memories of Thespian Festival. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you in Lincoln.
Wow, is this how they do, like, say they're doing a real film? Do they have teleprompter?
No. Those, yeah.
They have to know the script.